Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the APP Tour Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. It's our final day of coverage here. It is pro singles day for our men's and women. Lauren McLaughlin along with Dominic Catalano. We also have Dan Schuler of Beach Boys out here. He's firing a t-shirt cannon by Paddle Tech. We got our ladies, William Sobek and Dylan Frazier.
Who are playing next.
They're playing next,
holding
but right now they got a slingshot.
Yeah, they're holding the slingshot.
So we're having a good time here this weekend. It has been such a fabulous weekend of pickleball, fabulous weather, amazing crowds. It has just been such a great time. Yesterday, if you guys didn't see our women's gold medal match, Anna Bright and Georgia Johnson, go back and watch it. You will not be disappointed. The best match I've seen. Breakout stars. Both of those ladies did absolutely phenomenal. Today for singles, though, what are we looking forward to?
I mean, we almost had a huge upset here on Championship Court about 10 minutes ago. CJ Klinger took Zane Navratil to the edge, 3 games, but couldn't pull it out. Zane did pull it out. So that's what you're going to be looking for pretty much all day. Matchup we got coming up next. 2 next geners. Got Dylan Frazier, William Sobek coming up next, so that's what we're going to get right now. Before we get shot, I mean, we're about to get shot. Dan Schuyler's
really
got that gun like cocked and ready. So
he is super excited.
And then the women's side, you got the women's side?
Absolutely.
Don't forget about the ladies.
We got Georgia Johnson. We got Millen Rain. Ooh,
yep.
Unbelievable. We got your favorites. We got Rafa Hewitt in the house.
Yep.
We got CJ Klinger, as you mentioned. We have look around this amazing venue, and you will see a fabulous pickleball matchup. If you're in the area here, definitely come for this final day.
Dan just tried to hit us with that, and it dudded.
Dan Schuler.
We need to get back in the booth.
This is so much fun. I don't even want to leave. I'm distracted by all the amazingness. But thank you so much for joining us again for the APP Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. It's going to be fabulous. We're headed into the booth. Join us in just a moment for more pickleball action. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the APP Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. If nothing else, we are having a great time here at the APP Tour this morning. T-shirt cannons, slingshots, towels into the crowd. Yesterday, an alligator got himself a towel because that t-shirt cannon went right into the pond behind our spectator tent. But of course, we have also had some unbelievable pickleball. Started off our weekend Friday with our pro mixed doubles. Yesterday was men's and women's doubles. And again, concluding today with our singles. We will play all the way through our gold medal matches here in our men's and women's brackets. Coming up right now, we have our number 6 seeded team of Dylan Frazier and Dylan Frazier. So he is our number 6th seed. And as we mentioned, both next geners here. Our number 11 seed, William Sobek, will be his opponent. Looks like Sobek is going to be starting off on the near end here in game 1 of this matchup. Frazier on the far end. Derek Prince will be our USA Pickleball certified referee. Again, Lauren McLaughlin and Dominic Catalano here in the booth all weekend long. Wrapping it up today, though. Next weekend, we head to Plantation, Florida. I will be there along with John Davison as Dominic Catalano. He has to do a little work at the Pickleball Club, who is one of our presenting sponsors here for the Punta Gorda Open. So we'll give him a hall pass just this once, I think. But join us next weekend, as well as we'll be streaming on Facebook and YouTube just like this weekend. Make sure and like, subscribe, share, follow, all that amazing social media stuff, so you don't miss any of our great content here and live streams when we go live at our tournaments. 2 weeks after Plantation, we will be back in Delray Beach, Florida to conclude our mini tour of Florida. Right now, William Sobek starting us off here in this men's pro singles match. And a quick first point.
One, zero. Side out. Zero, one.
Oh, beautiful passing shot there from Frazier down that sideline.
One.
Dylan Frazier and his partner J.W. Johnson took silver last night in our men's pro doubles. Gold medalist Kyle Yates and Declan Barr were able to go undefeated through the day.
2, 1. Side out. One, two. Side out.
Interesting, this is the first weekend. This is the first weekend that
2, 1.
I'm seeing William play with that new Adidas paddle. I'd mentioned on Friday when we saw him play that he had switched to that. He's playing with that now. He likes the paddle. Doesn't have a lot of grit on it, but it's interesting to see that he has.
1 minute.
It's just a little different. I'm used to him gripping the ball a little more, creating some shape. But he even admitted he's like it's a little smoother, slicker surface on that Adidas paddle, and he said that. Their second generation that they're working on right now, that he's talked with them about, they're creating some more texture on that surface. So that's what he's looking for. But again, he's using it, he likes it. He just says it's just a little different from what he was using with the paddle type paddle. Yeah,
and that's always going to be the case when players are switching paddles. You got to sometimes try them out. You know, you find one you like, decide to switch it up. There's always a getting used to it period as you're changing. Perhaps after you've been playing with a certain paddle or brand for a while.
Point. Four, one.
It's going to be just wide. And you, of course, being from Florida, Dom, have been able to see especially the evolution of William's game, because he and his father, Rusty, are Florida natives. They have their Sobek Pickleball Academy here, and they have been playing for several years now together. So even though he is still young, he has been on the scene longer than Dylan Frazier has.
Yeah, William's been playing since, I've known William since, for the most part, since I've moved down here, since he was about 11 years old. Or 10 years old, and he'd been playing ever since then. And to see these guys and these female players just grow up in front of your eyes, William Sobek, Annalie Waters, you know, they start playing when they're 10 years old or so, and it's just nice to see. Oh, nice job by Dylan Frazier going outside in. But I said it the other day on the live stream, that on Thursday when I got here, just to watch practice. I talked to William for like a half hour, right? And he's nice ball there on the backhand side from Sobek, but he's a young man now. You know, the conversations you can have with them, you know, young adults, and it's just nice to see them, you know, grow up right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, definitely have been able to see some of that next generation. As we mentioned, we have our next gen series tournaments that we're doing at Chicken and Pickles starting up again this summer. Some of these young kids, just so much talent, so much potential.
Good ball there from Frazier as he held that on his paddle. Sobek committed to his backhand side. Frazier went forehand.
5-1.
Again, Dylan Frazier's very first time playing professional level singles in pickleball, he got a medal. So he's done nothing but try and sort of maintain that level of play. I'd say he's done a pretty good job of it.
Is that Georgia? Was it Georgia that he did that in? Not Georgia Johnson. Was it in Georgia that it was? Or was it right around that time?
It might have been in Bend or Atlanta. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look now.
5-2.
Nice get there from Frazier.
Oh,
Sobek.
just tried to do too much with that.
Yeah. Really nice backhand slice there from Sobek. Kept it so low.
2-6. Point. Three, 6.
That's a good job there by Frazier, holding that ball on his paddle again. Going really hard cross court.
6-3.
Good spot from Sobek. Watching his feet right on that kitchen line. Oh, wow. I mean, some great gets from Frazier on two good balls from Sobek.
Yeah, Sobek did a great job of staying engaged, though. Expecting that ball to come back is very important. You don't want to stop playing after you think you've hit a good shot. There's a good chance it's coming back.
So we just heard from the truck as they are constantly on it doing their research. It was Beer City that
little Grand Rapids, Michigan action.
Dylan Frazier came out in his first singles event. Oh, nice job. Frazier closing ground. I'm sure that's our stat girl, Ariel Butler, back there checking that for us.
She is also playing in women's professional singles today.
Yeah, double duty.
I mean, multi-talented team we got going on here. Not me and you, Dom, though. Just lazy, sitting in chairs all day long.
Headphones on head and just talk. Oh, nice ball there from Sobek.
Spot.
He just got Frazier getting up to the kitchen line just a little late, and all tied here at 6.
Yeah, Frazier had pulled away. Sobek answers the call.
Out. 6-6.
Oh, Sobek trying to be really cute there, and it's a little short.
7, 6. Cut out.
Sobek's got his cheering section in the front row, and
6,
as
7.
does Dylan Frazier.
Stays in.
He's going to take that at that point right there. 6-7 down, tie it up off the tape.
7, 7.
Changed his mind. He took a big backswing, like he was going to rip that down the line, then changed his mind last second and went to drop that.
7, 7.
Sobek left that cross-court forehand a little high.
Yeah, Frazier loves to get into that cat and mouse game at the net. That is what he wants to do in his singles game.
Oh, great angle from Sobek.
Side out. Seven, 8.
I can see Rosty's dad, or William's dad, Rosty, a couple courts over playing.
He's playing single professional senior men's bracket.
Sobek almost able to get there. Nice little cat and mouse rally up there from Sobek and Frazier.
8, 7.
Oh, good hands from Frazier.
Yeah, he's able to read Sobek going flat down that line and takes a 2-point lead here. No timeout from Sobek.
9, 7.
Wow, some incredible gets by Frazier. I mean, what's Sobek need to do to put a ball away here? Incredible hands and movement from Dylan Frazier. Sobek comes out on top.
7, 9. Side out. Nine, 7.
Sobek was doing a really great job taking Frazier
Timeout.
sideline to sideline there, even at the kitchen line, making him work for it there. Frazier's finally able to get one, and there is the timeout from Sobek as he is staring down a game point here in game 1 of this men's singles bracket. And again, Frazier, again, just on the professional pickleball scene really within the last year, certainly has made a name for himself. He has so much talent, so much upside, no racket sports in his background, but I think still young, 20 years old, college student right now. He struggles a little bit with consistency still. He can have just an amazing tournament and sometimes doesn't hit a podium. Not his best showing. So I think Frazier, as he continues to grow at that level, work on his game, the consistency will come, as we see a lot with players the more they play.
See all that. You got 2 juniors on court, and you got the 3 other junior boys over here watching. Hayden Patrick-Lynn, Wyatt Stone.
Oh, what a beautiful lob.
A nice ball from Frazier, yep.
Game 1 going to Dylan Frazier. William Sobek keeping it close though. Final score of 11-7. We'll take a short break here at the Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. Game number 2 in this matchup coming up next.
tempo pickleball.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Back to the action here on our final day of coverage at the APP Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. Dylan Frazier taking on William Sobek. Frazier taking game 1 11-7. Sobek putting up quite a good fight though, and he has changed paddles as we saw in the break between games. He's now using a different Adidas paddle here for game number 2.
I believe he went from the elongated Adidas paddle to more of a conventional shape.
And that's going to be wide from Frazier.
I got a Gabriel Tardio and Alex Truong sighting, so all the juniors are here right now.
All the kiddies are here. I love it.
Nice ball from Sobek down the line.
See there on our Head Pickleball replay. Beautiful spot. Oh, that looked... Sobek stared a little long at that spot on the court. I think the call is going to be in, though. Caught that line.
0-2.
We talk a lot about, too, how there's a lot of generous line calls / out balls that are played in singles, because when you don't have a partner to watch the line with you, you're just running around focused so much on hitting it. Sometimes you're just not able to give the amount of time needed to kind of watch lines in that ball. So you just kind of play it.
And more times than not, the players they'll play it or call it in rather than call it out. But like
unless
that's
it's very
put out.
obvious, exactly.
So then you got like all the juniors over here, right? And then the old players. Bobby Oshiro, Brandon Insick-Pong, Vivian David.
Exactly.
The old players,
those 20 and 30-year-olds.
The old veterans.
The elders.
Yeah, the elders in the sport. Oh, nice angle from Sobek right there. And that's what we're talking about Kyle Yates with this weekend as we watch Sobek hit this sharp angle. Frazier was trying to close ground on it, needed to just stay back right there. But yeah, Kyle's been mentioning all weekend. He's like, I feel so old at 26. All these young kids.
It's been talked about a lot that the future of pickleball is getting the next generation, these younger players, up into the sport. And we're certainly seeing that happen. And of course, top senior pro men's single player Matthias Johansson playing on the court next to us right now. Every bracket, we got all the names, all the faces. We got it covered. Next gen to senior pro. Oh, again, right on that sideline.
One, two.
Oh, wow.
Okay, William
I mean,
Sobek.
the two-handed backhand,
Yeah,
I thought was a
ripped
winner.
that. Yeah,
I thought this
that.
ball right here is a winner. Frazier gets to it. Sobek paying attention, got to hit another one.
That right there is the prime example of why you keep playing. You keep playing until the point is absolutely over.
3-1. Start out.
I hear a Georgia Johnson.
1-3.
She's over there all excited talking. Another one of our great juniors. Oh, nice job by Sobek taking that ball out of the air. Almost shocked Frazier here. I think Sobek almost shocked himself that he got to this ball.
And
Full
he'll
extension.
really reach for it. Nice deep serve there.
That was close too.
Miss Gloria Eugenia Riley. And how about a big shout out to our tournament co-host, Anita and Barry Waddell. The tour this year has 32 stops across U.S.
Oh, gets that sideline.
Did you hear a yes out of Dylan Frazier?
Yep.
Take a
Every
little
once in a while,
hit,
he's
yeah,
growing into
all
his
right,
voice.
All right.
2-3.
Of 2023. We are very thankful and appreciative of all sponsors contributing to the pickleball.
Nice finish from Sobek. Oh, he's definitely growing into it because we got done the other night on Friday. He came over to the pickleball club booth and was like, want to play some cornhole. He's like, I'll beat you. Let's go. We played.
3-2.
He's a competitor.
Franklin, Pro XR Pickleball, Zealous, LSI.
Nice drop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Two in a
gosh,
row.
great play there from Sobek. Look at the ground he covers. Watch his cross-court drop. Watch the ground he covers here.
He just is really knowing those angles. He is playing those angles so well this game.
For physical therapy. And as the official pro tour of USA Pickleball, all APP events
Oh, just misses.
Yeah.
100%
Incredible point right there.
USAP. Our next stop takes us to South Florida for the Plantation Open next week, co-hosted by J.W. Johnson and Johnny Goldberg.
Good ball from Frazier. Big forehand.
Please always remember and never forget, winners and losers aren't born, they are products of how they think. The APP wishes all players the best of luck this year.
All tied here at 4 now.
Receiver.
Timeout from William Sobek. Trying to regroup after he had a 2-point lead and it disappeared. And a little coaching advice from Alex Truong right now. On the sideline is William Sobek.
I love seeing other players coaching other players. It's just so unique to the sport of pickleball, like so many other things.
It is, and it's what it's getting to, and we've talked about this before. It's been a while. Is we're gonna see more and more eventually coaches in pickleball, right? That coach specific, that will be coaching players, that'll eventually be traveling with players to coach them. Because pickleball is very unique. Unlike tennis, you can't or are not allowed to coach during a match. In pickleball, you can during timeouts. And so that's a huge advantage to having a coach who's off the court, who can see things from a different perspective, and then help you during timeouts. So we're not there yet. We're getting there, but it's just not at that point yet. but we will be, you know, I'd say fairly soon in the next 2-3 years, where a lot of these pro players will understand the fact and the importance of coaching.
Point.
It's a nice ball down the
100%
line.
agree.
Six, 4. Side out.
So after the timeout, Frazier comes in, answers, gets 2 more, and takes a 2-point lead.
4, 6.
Yeah, Sobek tried to fool Frazier down the line. He was having none of it.
Yeah, some of the quickest hands in the game right now. Really great anticipation as well.
Six, 4.
Yeah, he left that drop just a little too high. Sobek able to actually do something with it.
Four, 6.
We're right on that line. That was a very generous in call on the
Like
serve.
I mentioned, we see a lot of generous calls in singles.
We both looked at each other. That ball was
6, 4.
pretty
it
much
looked like
out.
it was out.
Yeah.
But Frazier played it. Oh,
Frazier slips,
almost
trying to
went down
regroup.
over here. Yep.
Four, 6. Side out.
And Pablo Tellez playing Zane Navratil a couple courts over.
It's a quarterfinal match going on over there.
Tellez, our bronze medalist from Boca.
Oh,
That's a good shot.
gorgeous
That's what
drop.
Sobek wanted to do last game when he was up in that opposite corner.
4, 6.
I mean, just look at the control on that.
Side out.
We're still trading some side outs here right now, though.
6,
Been
4.
on 6-4 here for a few exchanges. Oh, that one he calls out finally. Also very close, but just out.
7, 4.
Oh, a little too much on that
Point.
as he tries to get that big angle away from Frazier.
So 6 unanswered here from Dylan Frazier. He was down 2-4 and turns it into a 6-0 run and an 8-4 lead. Good spot from Sobek.
Yeah, there's that cat and mouse that both of these guys
4, 8.
like to get into, want to be playing up there at the net.
Side out. Eight, 4.
Wow, just a nice inside out there from Dylan Frazier. As Sobek had a bunch of mojo on that ball when he dropped it backhand or forehand cross court.
9, 4.
I almost thought an ATP was possible on that shot from Frazier. Oh, he is just sprinting. He was doing suicide sprints back and forth to the sidelines.
Side out.
Hayden Patriquin about to jump on the court right next to us.
4, 9.
Nice.
Oh,
Great job by William Sobek, closing ground right there. Good point construction, good setup.
We've seen a couple of that specific shot out of Sobek this match. That really big kind of arcing cross court. Sobek is certainly hanging in here in this second game, looking to win this and force that third game. Frazier 2 points away though from moving on here. He's trying to hang on.
We have Anna Bright sighting.
Ooh, she's gonna play Millen Rain, who is the gold medalist from the Port St. Lucie tournament last year, at the end of last year. She beat Georgia Johnson in the gold medal match.
Not sure if they're playing against each other
Or
if they're
just
warming. I think they're warming up because I saw them sitting over here together, and then that court opened up and they ran over there.
That makes sense. But they are both playing
But they are
today.
both playing today, yeah.
They could theoretically be playing each other.
Who's to say?
Who is to say? I mean, the brackets to say. We should probably take a look at it. Our ladies kick off just a little bit later this morning than our men's bracket. So we will have some of those matches as well as they get going.
Sobek going drop to the backhand side and try and go drive to the forehand, but all that does is go off the tape, drops on his side, and Frazier has a match point.
Oh, and a gorgeous, easy passing shot there from Dylan Frazier will get the job done. We will have a short break here on Championship Court before we move on here in our pro singles divisions. Don't go anywhere. More amazing pickleball action when we return.
Pickleball. ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Now don't move. Okay.